Recently, I've posted about the results of rate versus range versus orientation when it comes to the device side. In my post, I chose to use the OnePlus 12 phone, and I showed graphs that can show clearly like some angles are much better when it comes to performance than other angles. And I wanted to show this in real time in this video. Basically here we have a camera inside the chamber that is actually looking at the phone so we can see rotation in real time with a turntable. You can see in the back there is the omnidirectional antennas. Those are connected to the MediaTek 7996, which is a 4x4 Wi-Fi 7 IP or a chipset, AP chipset. We also have the OnePlus 12, which is a Wi-Fi 7 phone. And right now we have the throughput going at uplink throughput going actually at around well, say the average is 165. We have a fire rate of 229 with MCS 9, and we actually have an average signal of NIC 63. We have the device at angle 0, and right now it is perpendicular to the AP. And what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna start by moving it to the first position by 90 degree. In this position, it's gonna face the AP. Basically, as if imagine someone standing with they're holding their phone and they're basically looking at the screen and the AP behind them, minus the person between the AP and the phone right here. And we can see here how the throughput actually dropped. Even though the signal kind of fluctuates, but it's within the same 1 or 2 dB, but we actually dropped from MCS 9 to MCS 8, and now we have like around 150 of throughput. We can see here our fire rate is 206, right? So we'll leave it here for a minute until it settles down and see if that improves. Obviously, it seems like this is the best we can get right now in this position. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna move it to the next angle, which is 180. That's basically similar to the same position we started with, just the phone facing the other way. So it's gonna be perpendicular to the AP, but facing the other way. You can see the kind of this peak in the throughput, and then basically settles down back similar to what we had at position 0, around like 165, 170, and we can see here we have a solid MCS 9 with 225 megabit per second fire rate. All right, so we'll leave it here for a minute, and the next position will be the 270. So the 270 is, imagine the optimum position that the phone would be in. Imagine someone holding their phone, using it for whatever, like watching YouTube or browsing social media, and the AP is behind the phone, right? So the phone is between the user and the AP. And now we're gonna apply that, and we're gonna look the changes in the fire rates and the RSSI levels. So phone is rotating now, as you can see in the stream. And now we're actually up at MCS 10. So we have even a little bit better signal now, probably up by 3 to 4 dB at like NIC 56 to NIC 57. We have a solid MCS 10 with a fire rate of 258, and we have a throughput of around 200 megabit per second. So between the worst case, which was like 90 degree, the phone facing the AP, we lost around, and the best case, which is like the phone facing the other way, we actually lost around 60 megabit per second of throughput between 200 to around 140, well, let's say like we lost 50 megabit per second. So from 200 to 150, that's around 25% of difference in performance between just by facing the AP or like facing the other way from the AP. Right, thank you. I hope this kind of drove the point of like showing this in real time. I'll put this I'll try to post this in the same in the comments in the original post, so people who would like go to the original post will actually find this video as well.